In this world that has a disease that's plagued the globe with the COVID-19, and in this day and age where there are there's a lot of racial tension as well as riots that have been occurring almost every other day or every other week and every other month. I think it's safe to say that I'm actually glad I don't have a child right now. And you guys already know that I'm child free by choice, and I've made that very, very clear. And I have been very vocal and I have been very open about it for some of you guys who are my subscribers. you know, um, I this is one of the things that I'm really thankful to God for. I thank God that I don't have children because if I did, I would have gotten worried about them getting sick or being infected by COVID-19 coronavirus, and I don't want to bring them in this, and I would never want to bring a child in this world that has been turned upside down, and and I wouldn't want them to end up uh, being distracted by ridiculous devices like smartphones and tablets, which are just bombarded with ad bombarded with advertisements and games that just keep the child too distracted. And to be quite frank with you, I will tell you this. That's something I'm very thankful for. I thank God every day that I don't have children because if I did, I would have had, you know, um, too many worries. My hair would have turned gray most likely because I'm worried about them. I would be worried about them getting coronavirus, getting infected, and all these things. And the fact that I'm child free by choice means that I don't have any worries whatsoever, and it's something I'm very thankful for. And if I had kids, I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am now because my life has been good. Life is very good for me, and really the last thing that I do want at this moment is to have to not only worry about myself, but and worry about maybe some family members, but to have kids of my own on top of that to worry about. And to be honest with you, I probably would have ended up with a lot of anxiety because I'm very protective and I'm kind of sensitive about children anyway. So it wouldn't make any sense to bring them in this world that has been turned upside down. That's especially in this day and age where there's like protests that turn into riots, like the George Floyd riots in the aftermath, as well as everything else that goes along with it, like the riots that have been going on with Black Lives Matter and the Gay Pride. What's it called? Protest that has just occurred last week in Washington, where everyone got pepper sprayed by the police and statues being torn down. There are a lot of riots, and it's unfolding into an anarchy before our very eyes. So, with that being said, in this world, and especially in this society that's so screwed up and backwards at this point, I'm glad I don't have any kids. And I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact I would be an excellent father because I'd raise them in the best conditions possible. I would sacrifice anything for a child of mine. But since I don't have any kids, I'm glad that I don't have as many worries as I would if I had children. And with that being said, I think it's safe to assume that, you know, um, in this day and age, I can definitely say I am very, very thankful that I am child free by choice. Because if I made a decision to have children at an earlier age, then I think it's safe to assume that I would look back on everything with regret, and I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am right now. Although children do make me happy, but I don't have I don't have that maternal instinct to be a father anymore. So with that being said, that's just how it is. I mean, I think that it's one of the things a lot of us, especially for all of us in the child-free community, we should. This is something we should all be very, very thankful for, because this world already has too many problems as it is, especially with COVID-19, which has infected the entire planet. So I think it's safe to assume that no kids is probably the best life for us, for all of us in the child-free community. And I'm very, very glad that I don't have kids. And having kids is not something I have in mind at the moment, nor will I ever keep that in mind at all. So, anyway, just give me your 2 cents and tell me what you guys think. Because, I mean, obviously, since I'm not a father and I don't have kids, I have a lot of freedom. I don't have to worry about leaving children in the house or what they might do or if they're going to get hurt. Otherwise, I'll probably end up with a lot of anxiety. Not only is it that I do have freedom, but I have less worries and I can be more relaxed. And I don't have to worry about putting another 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 life's existence in jeopardy because of this COVID-19 and you know whatever vaccines that could harm them or just whatever it is. So I think it's safe to assume that uh, life is definitely better without kids, and that's something I'm very thankful for. That's one of the few things that I'm exceptionally thankful for, if I should say. But if we're talking about any other stuff, I mean, I'm thankful for a lot of other stuff, but this is something I wanted to kind of discuss in this video. And when it comes to what else I'm thankful for, I mean, I just wish that many people didn't take the things that they already had for granted before the shutdown occurred. So, with that being said, it's all good for me. I'm child free, and life couldn't be any better. I don't have any kids to worry about getting infected. I don't have to worry about, a mouth to feed. And if I was unemployed, I wouldn't have to worry about, like, oh, I let my kids down because I don't have extra money to afford a roof over our heads and feeding them. So, anyway, my point is this is something I'm exceptionally thankful for when it comes to having kids, and I couldn't be any happier, you know? But anyway, for those of you who are child free, share your thoughts. And for those of you guys out there who understand my situation, you can put your comments below. Understand my perspective, just put your comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching.